Welcome to this classic edition of the Northeast Texas Game of the Week, featuring football, baseball, and basketball games of the high schools of Lamar County. We are digging back into our library spanning over 3 decades of high school sports to bring you some of the most exciting games of the past. We will be right back with this week's game.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
He makes me lie down in green pastures.
He leads me beside still water.
He restores my soul.
He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
A very pleasant good evening to you, and welcome in everybody to the Northeast Texas Game of the Week on the Axe Channel TV 27. Tom Allen along with the Channel 27 volunteers. We are on the campus of Paris High School on this Tuesday night for a District 15 4A girls finale in the regular season between the Paris Lady Cats and the Sulphur Springs Lady Wildcats. A Paris win tonight gives them undisputed possession of second place and a ticket to the playoffs, where in all likelihood they'll be taking on Longview Pine Tree in the bi-district round. Paris comes into this game tonight 22-8 overall on the year, 7-2 in district play, 3-1 in the second half. Their only 2 losses in district have come at the hands of their cross-county rivals, the North Lamar Pantherettes. Sulphur Springs 20-9 on the year, arguably the third best team in district, 5-4 in district play, 2-2 in the second half. So a Wildcat win, a Lady Cat win tonight would help propel Deanne Halford's inaugural team into the playoffs, her first year here at Paris High School, as she replaces Coach Sandra Stevens, who is now in Cooper and has the Lady Bulldogs, it would appear, on their way to a postseason berth. We should mention in the JV game tonight, the Paris Lady Cats winning that sub-varsity contest 63-37. And with that win, the Paris JV takes the district championship. So congratulations to the Paris JV, and we will have that announcement made to the crowd here momentarily, along with the starting lineups for both teams. Sulphur Springs in their traveling royal blue, white numerals trimmed in gold. Paris in their home white with the navy blue numerals trimmed in silver. This is just a quick mention that we'll be right back here at Paris High on Friday night as the Paris High boys take on Mount Pleasant. Mike Long's team in Sulphur Springs tonight, and if the Wildcats have any hopes of getting into postseason play, they need to win the remainder of their regular season schedule on the boys' side of 15-4A. That would include Sulphur Springs tonight, Mount Pleasant here on Friday, and then at North Lamar on Tuesday. North Lamar and Texas High tied for second place behind Mount Pleasant in the first half of district play. So depending on the tiebreakers used, Glenn Martin's team will perhaps be in a playoff for that second postseason berth before it is all said and done, even though they have gotten off to a rocky start in the second half of district play, opening with a loss to Sulphur Springs and then losing to Mount Pleasant, a game you saw here on Channel 27 this past weekend. A quick thank you to the folks who supply our pregame meals for the TV 27 crew, including Phil Taylor and all the folks at Phil's Hickory House. The barbecue sandwiches tonight were absolutely delicious. And then, of course, Joe Taylor and his fine people over at KFC, and Dave Gilbert and the crew at Pizza Inn. Our thanks to them for being such fine and consistent supporters of the Northeast Texas Game of the Week on TV 27. A wet, gray night outside. Inside, that's one reason we like basketball. It's all climate controlled. We are ready for the final regular season contest for both of these teams. And once again, Deanne Halford hoping that her Lady Cats, with a win tonight, gain that momentum they need going into postseason play as the second place finisher in District 15 4A. We'll be going down to the floor momentarily to pick up the announcement of our starting lineups. They are having a bit of a problem with the PA system right now, and we'll attempt to get that corrected before we pick up what we anticipate to be the starting lineups. We don't have them for Sulphur Springs, but would look for Shea Easter, Mandy Hostetler, Latrice Sims, Tanya Harris, and Lisa Berry to start for the Paris High Lady Cats in this regular season final. Our regular season final comes up a week from tonight as we return to North Lamar for the Paris North Lamar boys game. Let's go down now and pick up the introduction of the starting lineups.
First, for the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats, we have point, sophomore, number 32, Kelly Bell. Playing wing, junior, number 14, Kay Harper. Playing wing, junior, number 40, Amy Anderson. Wing, senior, number 54, Tanya Johnson. Wing, senior, number 34, Brandy Sachs. Coach Randy Smith, assistant Carrie Bryce, and Ernestine Collins. Now we would like to present the home team for the Paris Lady Cats. First, Shea Easter, number 10. Mandy Hostetler, number 11, junior. Sophomore, Miyoshi Liddell, number 14. Junior, number 15, Latrice Sims. Junior, number 21, Shanerica Hill. Number 22, junior, Tanya Harris. Number 24, junior, Lisa Berry. Number 25, junior, Tammy Ronald. Number 30, junior, Jenny Jordan.
I'd like to take just a minute if I could have your attention. This is the last home game for the Paris Lady Cats, and a lot of people had a lot of questions about this season. These girls have done a wonderful job, shown a lot of character and a lot of pride and unity in this team, and I really appreciate the effort that they put out. To announce and give some special recognition to my seniors, number 23, Christy Brooks. Number 12, Shanika Black. And number 20, Carlita Black. We could not have made it without the leadership and pride of these seniors. We appreciate it, ladies.
Head coach Deanne Halford as the entire team, and then special recognition for the seniors introduced for the Paris Lady Cats. The seniors, of course, playing their final home game of their high school career here at Paris High. We'll check the starting lineup for you for Paris High as they come on the floor. Meanwhile, moving to the center tap circle for Sulphur Springs is number 40, Amy Anderson. We'll be covering playoff games as they become available, and we can get them into the schedule here on Channel 27. So be watching the Axe channel and reading your newspaper as far as our playoff coverage on Channel 27 is concerned here in the 1992 basketball campaign. Tap is up, controlled by Paris. Underneath, shot is up and won't go. A rebound pulled down Amy Anderson. A foul underneath going to be called on number 12, Shamika Black. First team foul, and Sulphur Springs will have the ball out of bounds in backcourt. Shamika Black, Lisa Berry, Tanya Harris, Christy Brooks, and Carlita Black on the floor for Paris High. Quickly down court, Sulphur Springs. Bounce pass intended for Anderson underneath. All the way through the lane, out of bounds, and belongs to Paris. Our officials tonight out of the Paris chapter of the Southwest Basketball Officials Association. And they have already called one game this evening, that being the junior varsity game. From the baseline, the shot up and in by Tanya Harris, and Paris is out to a 2-0 lead. 7:24 to go in the first quarter. Runner is on the way and missing by Sulphur Springs, Kelly Bell. Paris quickly back the other way. Baseline right. Carlita Black. As the seniors are on the floor for Paris, and the Lady Cats lead 4-0. Kelly Bell turns it over on the dribble. Pressure being supplied by number 12, Shamika Black. And the Lady Cats control, leading 4-0 and looking for more. Shamika Black, top of the key, tried to go inside the Berry, tapped away, controlled by Sulphur Springs. Now still on the floor, and a personal foul going to be called on Lisa Berry. Her first, team second. And Sulphur Springs with the basketball inbounding in backcourt. Paris with the full court pressure. Kelly Bell works against Shamika Black. Almost lost it on the dribble, picks it up, gets it off. Into forecourt, Brandy Sachs. And tapped away, saved by Paris. Brandy Sachs has it and goes backcourt. Carlita Black will trigger the inbounds play for Paris. And we have a few folks from Sulphur Springs who have made the trip up on a rainy Tuesday night. Carlita Black underneath Barrett. Walked before she got the pass off to Tanya Harris. 6:16 to play in the first quarter. 4-0 Lady Cats out to an early lead. Kelly Bell, lob pass down court to Kay Harper. Bell walked. Good defensive pressure by Shamika Black again, forcing the Sulphur Springs turnover. And our first substitute of the night comes in for the Lady Wildcats from Hopkins County, Beverly Berry, into the game. And a personal foul on Amy Anderson underneath. Her first. First on Sulphur Springs as a team, and Paris will have the ball out of bounds. Lady Cats have looked a little sluggish in their last couple of starts against LE and Texas High, but have come away with wins in both of those games. Jump ball belongs to Sulphur Springs following the inbounds pass. Generally tell the quality of a team if you can play poorly and still win. Of course, that may speak more about the quality of the opposition at times. The attempted steal on the sideline belongs to Sulphur Springs. Three-pointer on the way is in. Beverly Berry for three, and the lead is down to one. Carlita Black. Lady Cats look to run the offense. Berry, right wing, no. Tapped around, Shamika Black pulls it out for Paris. Underneath, Lisa Berry had it taken away. Jump ball belongs to Paris. Lisa Berry looks for some help on the inbound play to Carlita Black, tapped away. And finally controlled by who? Tapped by Christy Brooks. Beverly Berry has it for Sulphur Springs. Lob to Amy Anderson. Shot is short. Got her own rebound. Jump ball belongs to the royal blue-clad Lady Wildcats. And back into the ball game is Kelly Bell for Sulphur Springs. Beverly Berry, who has the only Sulphur Springs points of the night on that three-point shot, takes a seat. Kelly Bell, baseline, can't get the shot outside. That is too hard. Rebound, Carlita Black of Paris. Threw it away. Amy Anderson from just inside the free throw line, and Sulphur Springs has its first lead of the night. 5-4, Sulphur Springs. Christy Brooks, left side. Cross court, Carlita Black. Free throw line, Tanya Harris jumper too long. Rebound tapped around. Shamika Black turnaround on the way. No. Tanya Harris had it, lost it, tapped around, and Lisa Berry was standing on the baseline. Sulphur Springs with a 5-4 lead after Paris had gone out to a 4-0 lead, but a little sluggish offensively for both teams here in the first quarter. Inbounds play to the Lady Wildcats, Kelly Bell. Lob pass to Anderson, taken away by Berry, and a personal foul from behind. Amy Anderson picks up number 2. Second team foul on Sulphur Springs, and Randy Smith, the Sulphur Springs head coach, looks to his bench and taps Kelly Moody to come into the game and replace Amy Anderson, and the height in the middle for Sulphur Springs is now gone. Lisa Berry and Tanya Harris should enjoy a distinct advantage inside if they can get the ball there. Tapped away on the break. Tanya Johnson lays it up short. Rebound pulled down by Shamika Black, off to Christy Brooks, to Carlita Black. Underneath, Lisa Berry forces the shot. No. Rebound tapped around on the floor and finally controlled by Sulphur Springs. Kelly Bell. Down court. On the drive, and a personal foul. Brandy Sachs on the drive. Now let's see who it's called on for Paris. Tanya Harris picks up the personal foul. Her first, team's third. And at the free throw line will be Brandy Sachs to shoot 2. First one is in, and the Lady Wildcats from Hopkins County have their biggest lead of the night at 6-4. Missing, rebound pulled down, Paris. Shea Easter. Down court. Andy Hostetler, baseline left, walked, I believe, yes. All new faces for the Lady Cats. Shea Easter, Mandy Hostetler. Latrice Sims, Jenny Jordan. Down court pass, Tanya Johnson for Sulphur Springs has it, goes baseline, can't get the shot, kicks it back out. Free throw line, Sachs, back to Johnson on the way, won't go. Rebound tapped around, and on the baseline was Kay Harper of Sulphur Springs as she tried for the rebound. Paris will control. Jenny Jordan to trigger the inbounds pass. Latrice Sims. Down court, drives a lane, bounce pass underneath, taken away. Clock runs at 3:30 to go first quarter. Sulphur Springs up 6-4. Tanya Johnson. Ball tapped out of bounds by Shea Easter, belongs to Sulphur Springs. Kay Harris, Shea Easter takes it away and steps out of bounds. She was encouraged a bit by Kelly Bell, but the call is out of bounds to Sulphur Springs. Brandy Sachs threw it away. Taken back by the Paris Lady Cats. Shea Easter in back court. Lost it on the dribble. Kay Harris, Tanya Johnson. Nice pass. Layup is a little short. Rebound pulled down. Shea Easter. Back the other way. Mandy Hostetler on the run. Lady Cats will set the offense. Latrice Sims. Baseline. Underneath. Laid it up. Short. Jenny Jordan with the follow. Too long. Finally put back up and in by Shernika Hill. Lady Cats have tied it at 6 with 2:41 to go in the first quarter. Kay Harris, cross court, Tanya Johnson. No. Rebound, Shernika Hill, fouled by Kay Harris. Or Kay Harper, pardon me. First on Harper, third on the team. And Paris will have the ball out of bounds. And Beverly Berry is now back in for Sulphur Springs, as Tanya Johnson will take a seat. And even 2.5 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. Shea Easter, Jenny Jordan. Jumper on the way, left side, won't go. A rebound underneath, and we've got a whistle on Jenny Jordan, her first, team's fourth. Head coach Deanne Halford would like to see her team go into postseason play on a roll. They'll need a win here to do that. Latrice Sims picks up the bad pass, drives left side, laid it up too far underneath the basket. Down court. Here comes Sulphur Springs trying to break the tie. Bounce pass tossed away, intended underneath for Kelly Moody. Shea Easter. Down court, Latrice Sims. Cross court, Mandy Hostetler. Three-pointer, no. Rebound pulled down by Sulphur Springs, threw it away. Shea Easter, Latrice Sims, jumper, jump pass underneath, a push from behind on Jenny Jordan. The foul will be assessed to Kelly Moody. Her first, team's fourth. 1:44 to play in the first quarter. We remain tied at 6 as neither team has really gotten off the mark offensively. Tanya Harris back into the game, and Christy Brooks will come into the game for the Lady Cats. Shea Easter will sit down along with Shernika Hill. Jenny Jordan looking for some help, gets it into Tanya Harris. Nice move, Latrice Sims. Stepped inside the defense and put it in. 8-6 Lady Cats. Kay Harper, baseline left, and Jenny Jordan picks up number 2. Fifth Lady Cat team foul. Sulphur Springs will have the ball out of bounds on their own offensive baseline. Jenny Jordan is out. Tammy Runnels is in for the Lady Cats. Harper out to Bell. Lob pass underneath. Short shot kisses off the back of the rim and in for Brandy Sachs. Tied at 8. Latrice Sims bounce pass underneath. Harper tapped away. Picked up by Harris, and she puts it in. Tanya Harris with 4 to lead the Lady Cat scoring. 10-8 Paris. Thrown away. Tanya Harris on the breakaway. Christy Brooks left side, but Harris will take it all the way in and lay it home. 12-8 matches the biggest Lady Cat margin of the evening. Down court, Harper in the lane, shot off the glass, won't go. A rebound, Sachs has it tapped away, picks it back up. Beverly Berry out to Kelly Bell. Back to Berry, that's a 2-pointer, it's missing. Kay Harper with the fault. 12-10. Paris by 2. Mandy Hostetler left side. Top of the key, Christy Brooks, 17 seconds to go. Latrice Sims goes baseline, blocking, charging foul on Latrice Sims. It looked as though Kelly Moody might have stepped in a little late, but the offensive foul goes against Latrice Sims, and it's back to Sulphur Springs. Lady Wildcats with an opportunity to tie or perhaps go ahead at the end of the first quarter with 13 seconds to play. Kay Harper. Off the glass, no. Got her own rebound, yes, and we're tied. And that's the end of 1 quarter of play. So the Lady Wildcats have come back from a couple of 4-point deficits, and we are tied at 12 as we go to the second quarter. Sulphur Springs and Paris.
I had to pack up all my things. I had to leave my home. And I never knew where I was going next. It felt like I never even had a say. But then you came along.
Change a child's story. There's a child in foster care waiting for a volunteer like you. Learn how you can help at casaforchildren.org.
Second quarter action coming up from Wildcat Gym on the campus of Paris High School on this rain-soaked Tuesday night in Northeast Texas. Tied at 12 after 1, the Paris High Lady Cats and the Lady Wildcats of Sulphur Springs High School. District 15 4A finale for the girls. Paris looking to the postseason. Latrice Sims on the right side. Top of the key, Harris. Shamika Black outside, three-pointer, no. Rebound, Harris, followed, no. Tapped back, controlled by Sulphur Springs. Kelly Bell comes down left side. Trapped out front, gets it off to Kay Harper, tapped away, Shamika Black on the person. Shamika Black with her second personal. That is the 7th team foul, and the bonus is now in effect. For Sulphur Springs, as Shea Easter comes in to replace Black. At the free throw line, Kay Harper. A little long, Lisa Berry with the rebound for Paris. Latrice Sims, 2-on-1 break. Sims goes in against Harper, steps up. Shot won't go. Rebound tapped around. Back to Paris and rolled home by Lisa. Check that. By Christy Brooks. 14-12, Lady Cats by 2. Kay Harper, 3. A little short. Amy Anderson, yes. Anderson now with 4 points, and we are tied at 14. Shea Easter right side. Top of the key, Harris. Christy Brooks, baseline jumper is in. 4 points for Brooks. Paris on the steal. Brooks underneath, lost it. Picks it up. Double dribble, no call. Rebound tapped around. Tanya Harris has it, no. Harris can't find the offense. Amy Anderson with the rebound. Quickly down to Beverly Berry, lays it up short. Shea Easter back the other way. Down court, intended for Tanya Harris and thrown a little bit too far beyond her. I'll have a chance to catch our breath. Paris wants a timeout called by Christy Brooks. 6:25 to go on the second quarter. Our score, the Paris Lady Cats 16, Sulphur Springs 14. And both teams now will have an opportunity to confer with their respective head coaches. I think Deanne Halford wants her team to slow it down just a little bit. And Randy Smith, if his team just hits a few more of their shots, might be on their way to an upset tonight. KPLT crew is here tonight. Larry C. and his help. Meanwhile, a big thank you to our Channel 27 volunteers, Ben Wise, Dan Vanderberg, Johnny Wright, Joe Eigelhart on cameras tonight, Joe and Gary Pirtle directing and switching in the bus also. So braving the elements, more or less. Could be worse, it could be very cold. Right now it's just wet. Brandy Sachs will inbound the ball against the Lady Cat pressure. Kelly Bell, pass is thrown a little long, picked up by Lisa Berry. To Tanya Harris, to Latrice Sims. Shea Easter. Tanya Harris, Christy Brooks. They work the weave out front. Lisa Berry off to Latrice Sims. Three-pointer on the way along. Rebound to Shea Easter deep on the left side. Underneath, Lisa Berry turns, shoots. No foul call. Back the other way, Sulphur Springs. Bounce pass. Beverly Berry blocked out of bounds by Tanya Harris. Mandy Hostetler will replace Shea Easter in the Paris lineup. And Miyoshi Liddell sees her first action of the night, just a sophomore. Kelly Moody, baseline left, on the way, won't go. Miyoshi Liddell with the rebound, off to Hostetler. Left side, Latrice Sims. Goes baseline left, had the screen, in the lane to Liddell. Back to Hostetler as the Lady Cats control. Christy Brooks. Three-pointer from Hostetler is missing left. And Christy Brooks taps it away out of bounds. Belongs to Sulphur Springs with 5:25 to go. Tanya Johnson back into the game for Sulphur Springs will replace Beverly Barrett. Randy Smith has to be happy with his team's effort so far, down by just 2 here in the second quarter. 6:25 to go, a 16-14 Paris lead, almost thrown away. Kelly Moody lost it on the dribble. Christy Brooks, one-on-one. Now feeds backside, Miyoshi Liddell walk, no basket. Turnover back to Sulphur Springs. Kelly Bell works against Christy Brooks. Down court, Tanya Johnson. Bell. Cross court, Kelly Moody. Fouled by Lisa Berry. Berry's second. Now 8 team fouls on Paris, 4 on Sulphur Springs. Shernika Hill will replace Lisa Berry in the lineup. And Kelly Moody goes to the free throw line to try and tie this game up. 4:57 to play, first half. And Kelly left that one substantially short. But obviously adjusted on the second. It's a 1-point Paris lead. (16-15) Lady Cats, just under 5 minutes to play. Latrice Sims. Mandy Hostetler. Needs some help. Miyoshi Liddell to Christy Brooks. Hostetler underneath. Baseline jumper too long. Rebound Kay Harper of Sulphur Springs. Kelly Bell will work right side. Now cut it back toward the key. Has a lane. Drives, blocked from behind. Christy Brooks. 4-on-1 break. Brooks. Passes left side. Shot by Shernika Hill is good. Lady Cats lead 18-15. Only 6 points in the quarter for Paris. Just 3 for Sulphur Springs. Kelly Bell almost has it taken away. Harper controls. Baseline. Tried to bounce it to Anderson. Still on the floor. Picked up by Paris and then tossed away. Belongs to Sulphur Springs. Brandy Sachs trying to find Kelly Bell and does. Sachs to Johnson. Lob pass, Anderson underneath. Controls, shoots, and it won't go down. Rebound, Liddell. Off to Latrice Sims, and a personal foul on Harper, number 14. That is her second, team's 5th. Sulphur Springs still has 2 to give, with 3:41 to go in the first half, and Paris leading 18-15. Lady Cats will have the ball out of bounds. Christy Brooks will get a rest. Shea Easter is back into the game for the Lady Cats. Carlita Black. Shea Easter right side. Forced the pass. And going to be called on Kelly Bell. That is her first, team 6th. Shernika Hill coming up with that forced pass, and Bell with the foul. Jenny Jordan comes into the game for the Lady Cats. Miyoshi Liddell will have a seat. Thrown away. Tanya Johnson gets it off to Brandy Sachs. Left side, looks for help. A little bit of a push, no call. Wild shot by Harper won't go. Tanya Johnson picks it up. Lob pass Anderson. Jenny Jordan from the backside. And we've got a jump ball underneath. Belongs to Sulphur Springs. 3:10 to play in a fast-moving first half. 18-15 Paris. Amy Anderson underneath. And a walking violation on Amy. Randy Smith holds his head. .305 to go first half. Shea Easter. Carlita Black, top of the key. Latrice Sims. Free throw line. Jump ball belongs to Paris. Sims trying to force her way between a pair of Sulphur Springs Lady Wildcats. Tie it up, and the possession arrow in Paris's favor this time down the court. Jordan right through the hands of Carlita Black. Brandy Sachs picks it up. Kay Harper. 2:50 to go in the first half. Wildcats of Paris lead by just 3. And on the sideline, Tanya Johnson. Brandy Sachs gave it to her a little too close rather, to the out-of-bounds line. Shea Easter will bring the ball cross court to Latrice Sims. Bounce pass underneath. Still on the floor, and last touched by who? Sulphur Springs. Perhaps Brandy Sachs. Miyoshi Liddell is in. Tanya Harris is in for Paris. Jenny Jordan. Tanya Harris. Outside, Shea Easter. Bounce pass in the lane. Miyoshi Liddell, no. Carlita Black jumper missing. Amy Anderson with the rebound, and the personal foul going to be called on Carlita Black. That is her first, and Amy Anderson will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. This quarter has not exactly been the most artistic quarter we've seen on behalf of the Lady Wildcats. Tied at 12. Paris has outscored Sulphur Springs 6-3 here in the second quarter with 2:26 left to play. Amy Anderson's first free throw gets the shooter's roll. Anderson now with 5 points to lead Sulphur Springs scoring. And she's got the Lady Wildcats back to within 1. 18-17 Paris. Carlita Black comes down baseline right. Outside, Tanya Harris, Jenny Jordan. Bounce pass underneath, turnaround on the way won't go. Rebound pulled down by Brandy Sachs. Sulphur Springs can take its second lead of the night. Beverly Barrett, Kay Harper to Sachs, to Johnson. On top of the key to Harper. Drives against Jordan, lays it up. Personal foul underneath, I believe, on Tanya Harris. Second personal on Tanya Harris. 10th foul on Paris as a team. And Kay Harper at the free throw line can tie it up here and does not. But she has one more try to do that. She is 1 for 2 from the line tonight. 5 points overall for Sulphur Springs. That one missing. Tapped around. Easter had it, couldn't control it. Brandy Sachs. Jumper over Tanya Harris, and another foul on Tanya. That should be number 3. Brandy Sachs will be at the free throw line. Tammy Runnels getting ready to come into the game for the Lady Wildcats. Sachs hits the first, and now we'll try to give Sulphur Springs the lead. And does. So Paris trails for the second time tonight, 19-18 Sulphur Springs, 1:43 to go in the first half. Hostetler, Miyoshi Liddell. Tammy Reynolds. Jenny Jordan in the lane. Jumper on the way. No. Rebound pulled down. Liddell goes up. No foul call. Belongs to Sulphur Springs. And Sulphur Springs fans have been complaining about the lack of calls underneath. I think the Paris fans have just as legitimate a gripe. There have been a number of calls not made by our crew tonight. Sachs in the lane, jumper won't go. She was fouled, personal foul underneath. And Miyoshi Liddell over the back of Shelly Vickery. So Miyoshi Liddell picks up her first. Shelly Vickery goes to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Vickery misses the first. Kay Harper with the rebound. Sulphur Springs remains in control of the ball. Tanya Johnson, Tanya Johnson with 2 points on the night. It's a 3-point lead for Sulphur Springs. Miyoshi Liddell, Jenny Jordan. Back to Liddell in the lane. Tried to dribble, should have taken the shot. And all of a sudden the Lady Cats not looking quite like the team that has run out to a 22-8 record overall. Kelly Bell to Tanya Johnson, goes baseline, got around the defense, throws the shot up and got it. Fired that one in from the hip, and all of a sudden it's the biggest lead of the night for Sulphur Springs at 23-18. Liddell almost threw it away. Hostetler comes back to pick it up. Tammy Reynolds. Hostetler, three-pointer on the way, got it. Mandy Hostetler for three, and the Lady Cats are back to within 2 at 23-21. 5 seconds to go. Sachs got it at the 4-second mark. 26-21. Brandy Sachs with a three-pointer at the 4-second mark of the second quarter. And all of a sudden, the Lady Wildcats from Sulphur Springs own a 5-point lead as we go to the half. We'll be back with the scoring totals right after this.
My son has been drinking, and I think he's using drugs.
I just feel so ugly. I don't want anybody to see me.
I'm so sad all the time. I can barely get out of bed.
I just needed to talk to someone, because I miss him so much.
Stand strong. No matter what you're going through, there is hope at the end of the line.
Focus on the family. How can we help?
On the court, a look at the 1991-92 Junior Varsity District Champions. The Paris Lady Cats 18-6, 10-0 on the year. Congratulations to all the members of that basketball group. They'll be, for the most part, on varsity next year and trying to uphold that winning Lady Wildcat tradition, Lady Cat tradition. Let's go ahead and check scoring while we have an opportunity. We are at the half with Sulphur Springs surprisingly on top of Paris, 26-21. For the visitors from Hopkins County, Kay Harper with 5 points. Beverly Berry with 3. Brandy Sachs has 8, including 1 three-pointer. Amy Anderson with 6, and Tanya Johnson with 4. Sulphur Springs has gone to the free throw line 12 times, hitting 6. And remarkably, Paris has been inside 2, and they have not been to the free throw line 1 time here in the first half of play. Mandy Hostetler has a three-pointer for the Lady Cats. Latrice Sims with 2. Tanya Harris leads Lady Cats scoring with 6. Carlita Black with 2. Shernika Hill with 4. And Christy Brooks with 4. And once again, the Lady Cats have not been to the free throw line at all in the first half of play. Whistled for 12 team fouls. Sulphur Springs for 6. Perhaps our crew from the Paris chapter will address that disparity a bit here in the second half, if indeed it's a disparity as perceived by the folks on the Paris side. Once again, a big thank you to those folks who have stuck with us through Well, thick and thin here on the Northeast Texas Game of the Week, and provided our pregame meals to the all-volunteer crew. Phil Taylor at Phil's Hickory House and all his fine folks, Joe Taylor and everybody at KFC, and Dave Gilbert and the crew at Pizza Inn. We appreciate your continued support of the Northeast Texas Game of the Week here on the Axe Channel. Looking ahead at our schedule, Friday night, right back here at Paris High as the Mount Pleasant Tigers pay a call on Mike Long's Wildcats. And then we close out the regular season Tuesday night of next week at North Lamar as the Paris High Wildcats and North Lamar Panthers meet one final time in the 1992 basketball campaign. Back with the third quarter of action from Wildcat Gym right after this.
God has called us to go into the world and to care for the dying, to care for those that are suffering. It's just what we do.
So many houses are collapsed. People are economically weak.
It felt like a freight train, honestly. It really did. You just felt the shaking. You felt the eeriness.
When things like this happen, we have to come together. We have to help each other.
Our marriage was broken. We were at the point of no return.
The pain was just growing stronger, and I felt like I was getting weaker by the day.
It's a dire situation. There is a great need for outside help to fill this gap for medical needs.
I was at my lowest point, feeling unloved, and God brought in shoeboxes and gave me hope.
We run to the fire, we don't run away from it. We're on a rescue mission, and we go in Jesus' name.
The Paris Lady Cats in second place in District 15 4A are trailing by 5 to Sulphur Springs at 26-21 in this regular season finale. A loss tonight by Paris would put them in a second half tie for second place with the Lady Wildcats, and we have to see how that would affect the tiebreaker system and the playoff berths in 15 4A. A long outside shot by Harper missing. Christy Brooks with the rebound, kicks it out to Shamika Black. Free throw line jumper on the way, won't go. Lisa Berry with the rebound follow. Lisa Berry, her first 2 points of the night. If Paris is going to get out of this hole, Lisa Berry is going to have to do some more scoring for the Lady Cats. Kelly Bell, runner on the way, off the glass and in. Can't match him bucket for bucket. Lady Cats are going to have to find an advantage somewhere. Shamika Black. Three-pointer on the way, in and out. Rebound underneath. Carlita Black goes up, got it. 28-25. Sulphur Springs lead is 3. Almost a backcourt violation. Brandy Sachs to Harper, has it tapped away, still on the floor. Down court, Shamika Black on the drive, lays it up, no call. Rebound follow by Tanya Harris, and the first foul of the second half goes on Kelly Bell of Sulphur Springs. At the free throw line for the first 2 attempts of the night for the team is Tanya Harris. Harris leaves the first off to the right. Can trim the deficit to 2 if she'll hit the backside of this 2-shot opportunity. Left that one short. Lisa Berry had the rebound, tapped away. Amy Anderson controls for Sulphur Springs, and she is fouled by Lisa Berry. Berry picks up her third. First on the team here in the second half. Sulphur Springs lead remains 3, and the Lady Cats will pick up the defense at midcourt. Kelly Bell. Almost turned it over. Kay Harper has it tapped away. Tanya Harris picks it up on the dribble. Underneath, threw it away. Shamika Black was open on the left side. The Lady Cat pressure is forcing some turnovers here early in the third quarter, but the Lady Cat offense has not been able to take advantage of them. Tanya Johnson, lob pass. Anderson underneath, has it taken away. Jump ball will belong to Sulphur. No, Paris. Sulphur Springs had the ball out of bounds to start the third quarter. So the possession arrow in favor of the Lady Cats on this trip. And Paris down court. Christy Brooks almost threw it away. Tanya Harris in the lane, goes in, puts the shot up, won't go. Rebound tapped around. Kay Harper. Harris a little out of control on that last shot. Down court, Anderson throwing away. Tanya Harris had it. Kay Harper picks it up. Set shot on the way, won't go. Christy Brooks with the rebound for Paris, off to Shamika Black, who walked. Knew that Callie Bell was somewhere in the vicinity setting a screen. Didn't want to be called on the charge and took a couple of extra steps in the process. Bell threw it away as Shamika Black goes running into the screen set by Brandy Sachs. Left a little skin on the floor. Those knees are going to be sore in the morning. 5:32 to go in the third quarter. Paris down by 3 at 28-25. Cross court, Carlita Black into Lisa Berry, tapped away. Black has it, drives, no. Rebound Anderson to Sachs to Bell. Back the other way, Sulphur Springs. Callie Bell will hold it up. She's outnumbered on the break. Feeds it off to Kay Harper, back to Bell, who sets the offense. Free throw line in the lane, jumper on the way. Can't get the roll. Lisa Berry has it for Paris. Off to Carlita Black. Lost it on the floor, jump, no, taken away, Sulphur Springs. Tanya Johnson, no. Rebound, Lisa Berry. Shamika Black in the lane, charging foul. Third personal on Shamika Black, second on the team. 28-25, 3-point Sulphur Springs lead. Patrice Sims, Mandy Hostetler, and Jenny Jordan back into the ball game for the Lady Cats. And Shea Easter now on the game will replace Shamika Black. .443 to play in the third quarter. Lady Cat offense hasn't really shaken off the slow start yet. Lob pass Anderson. Too far underneath the basket. Jenny Jordan with the rebound. Threw it away. Latrice Sims saves it. And it's picked up by Tanya Johnson. Anderson, right side, left it short. Tapped around off Hostetler, out of bounds. Goes to Sulphur Springs. Sachs inbounds to Anderson, out to Tanya Johnson, three-pointer, no. Kay Harper with the follow, yes. 7 points for Harper, and it's back to a 5-point Sulphur Springs lead. Patrice Sims. Cross-court, Hostetler. Lays it up short. Rebound tapped around, belongs to Paris, and on the shot, Amy Anderson picks up the foul. Latrice Sims at the free throw line, and I believe that is 3 now on Amy Anderson. Latrice Sims will shoot 2. Second team foul on Sulphur Springs. Jenny Jordan, Tanya Harris will sit down. Miyoshi Liddell, Tammy Runnels are into the game for Paris. Beverly Berry back into the game along with Kelly Moody for Sulphur Springs. Sims misses the first. Lady Cats have missed their first 3 opportunities from the charity stripe. All here in the second half. Second one on the way is in. Patrice Sims now with 3 points on the night. 4-point Sulphur Springs lead at 30-26. Lady Cats lost this lead midway through the second quarter, have yet to get it back. Callie Bell on the drive, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound pull down Paris, Shea Easter down court. Mandy Hostetler, three-pointer on the way, no. Rebound pull down Kelly Moody of Sulphur Springs. Down court, intended for Kelly Bell. Taken away by Shea Easter. Patrice Sims. Free throw line, Liddell. Hostetler. Back to Shea Easter. To Hostetler. Patrice Sims. In the lane, off the glass and in. Sims now with 7 points on the night, or 5 points on the night, 30-28. Knocked away, jump ball belongs, or check that, a personal foul going to be called on Shea Easter. One official called jump ball, the other one called Shea Easter for the personal, and his call is going to stand. Third team foul on Paris. Lady Cats trying to get even, need to play some defense here. Beverly Berry outside, little short. Rebound Paris off the backboard and out of bounds. Belongs to Sulphur Springs. Miyoshi Liddell losing her balance. Tried to throw it back inbounds, but it hit the back of the backboard. Lob pass and a personal foul, Miyoshi Liddell. Second personal on Miyoshi, fourth on the team. Brandy Sachs threw it right to Miyoshi Liddell. Down court, Patrice Sims in the lane against Sachs. Drives, looks, pulls up, shoots, no call. Rebound down to Paris. And a walk going to be called, and they get bumped, they get hacked, no call. Go the other way, and Sulphur Springs goes to the free throw line. Somebody's got to tell these guys that it works the same way on both ends. Kelly Bell to Beverly Berry. Mandy Hostetler going to be called on the personal. Her first, team's fifth. Sulphur Springs with the ball out of bounds. 2:17 to go in the third. Inbounds, tapped away, Shea Easter controls. Off to Latrice Sims. Lady Cats can tie, down by 2 at 30-28. Sims, cross court, should never have made the pass. Hostetler was open early, but Sims saw her too late, and the steal made by Harper. Down court to Beverly Berry. Shot is too far underneath. Boy, a big foul there, and what are they going to call? Oh my goodness. Well, we saw one of these guys at the Paris North Lamar girls game last week. He's not gotten any better since then. Gee whiz. And that one belongs to who? 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Paris finally gets the ball back. 30-28. Sulphur Springs leads by 2. Lady Cats go for the tie here. Hostetler looks at the three. Patrice Sims, right side. Lost it on the dribble. Brandy Sachs kicks the ball, no call. Down court, Miyoshi Liddell with the steal. And a foul call finally made on Beverly Berry. Her first, team's third. This has been one of those stellar quarters. I don't know if it's great competitiveness and defense or just poor play, but Paris has scored 7 and Sulphur Springs just 3. Here's Hostetler's three-pointer, won't go. Rebound tapped around. Paris, yes. Latrice Sims. 5 points in the quarter, 7 on the night. We're tied at 30 with 1:04 to play in the third quarter. Beverly Berry. Kay Harper saves it for Sulphur Springs. There was a foul by Easter, no call. Well, thrown away, belongs to Sulphur Springs. Paris has outscored the Lady Wildcats from Hopkins County 7-4 here in the third quarter with just 51 seconds to play. Harris has had 2 quarters now under 10 points. The second quarter and here in the third, unless they do something rather spectacular in the last 51 seconds, they will finish under 10 in this quarter too. They are lucky to be in this game. Beverly Barrett. Tanya Johnson. Brandy Sachs. Kay Harper, shot won't go. Rebound, follow, no. Harris has it with 29 seconds to go. And on the sideline, the Lady Cats dribble it out of bounds. Belongs to Sulphur Springs as Shernika Hill couldn't control it. Amy Anderson coming back into the game for Sulphur Springs. We are tied at 30, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Sulphur Springs with the basketball. Hostetler on the steal. Down court, Shea Easter. Can't save it. Harris has just not taken care of the basketball. They have missed numerous break opportunities. They've gotten just a little too eager and thrown the ball way past the intended receiver. Beverly Barrett. Brandy Sachs as Sulphur Springs goes for the lead late. Amy Anderson, yes. They have not been able to stop Anderson on that little lob pass. Cats with 5 seconds to go. Sims with the three-pointer will not go, and Sulphur Springs owns the lead after 3 quarters of play, 32-30.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
He makes me lie down in green pastures.
He leads me beside still water.
He restores my soul.
He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Fourth quarter of play coming up. Deanne Halford's Lady Cats trail by 2 at 32-30. And this final 8 minutes very important to their undisputed claim to second place in District 15-4A. Randy Smith and his coaching staff done a good job tonight. They have gone inside to Amy Anderson. And the Lady Cats of Paris have chosen to try and front her. And it has not worked out all that well. They have thrown the ball over the Lady Cat defense, and Anderson has scored underneath for a total of 8 points tonight. Tanya Johnson now top of the key. Brandy Sachs. Kay Harper. Baseline left. Shot is short. Rebound Anderson. Blocked. A foul on Barry. Barry's fourth. Team sixth. And at the free throw line, Amy Anderson for 2. Miyoshi Liddell comes into the ball game. She'll replace Lisa Barrett. .46 to play. And the lead grows to 3 for Sulphur Springs at 33-30. Christy Brooks. Left side intended for Jordan, almost thrown away. Shamika Black. Tanya Harris, back to Christy Brooks, fakes, jumper on the way, yes. Christy Brooks with 6 points, 1 point Sulphur Springs lead. Harper to Sachs, working the left side. And a walking violation going to be called on Kelly Bell. Lady Cats will go for their first lead since the second quarter of play. Jenny Jordan three-pointer, Shamika Black. And the Lady Cats are now up by 2 at 35-33. Tanya Johnson, lob pass, Amy Anderson. Jump ball belongs to Paris. Generally, you don't want your big people to put that ball on the ground once they get it in the post position. Just turn and shoot. Lady Cats tied it up that time when it went on the floor. Thrown away. Brandy Sachs the other way for Sulphur Springs. Goes in against Shamika Black. Couldn't get the layup. Too hard. Rebound tapped around. Controlled by Tanya Johnson of Sulphur Springs. And the Lady Wildcats from Hopkins County will reload. Right side, Johnson. Top of the key, Harper, three, in and out. Rebound, Jenny Jordan. And Amy Ann, no, check that. Brandy Sachs on the personal foul. Her first, team's fourth. And Paris will have the ball out of bounds. Team fouls 6 for Paris, 4 for Sulphur Springs here with 6:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Shamika Black, a three-pointer, top of the key, missed everything. Belongs to Sulphur Springs. Shamika opened that time, didn't get set before she popped the three-pointer. Sulphur Springs coming down to try for the tie. Lob pass tapped away by Jenny Jordan. Miyoshi Liddell. 3-on-2 down to Shamika Black. Left side, left it short. Got it back, puts it up and in. Black with 5 points, all here in the fourth quarter. Paris has matched its biggest lead of the night on a couple of occasions at 4 points, 37-33. Sachs outside, Johnson for 2. Tanya Johnson hits from deep on the right side. Down court, Miyoshi Liddell can't control the pass. Picked up by Kay Harper of Sulphur Springs. Brandy Sachs. Miyoshi Liddell on the personal foul and will be shooting 2. Third personal on Liddell. And Sulphur Springs will be at the line the rest of the night as that is the 7th team foul on Paris. Sachs 3 of 4 from the free throw line as she compiled 8 points in the first half. She has not scored here in the second, but can tie it up with a pair here. Missed the first. Missed the second. Rebound, Beverly Berry, Amy Anderson. Last touch by Jenny Jordan, out of bounds, Sulphur Springs. Just checking the girls' standings. 3 teams with 20 wins or more in 15-4A this year. North Lamar, Paris, and Sulphur Springs. Partially blocked. Jenny Jordan with the rebound. Down court. Christy Brooks, left side, lost it off her foot, picked it up, off to Jordan, inside, jumper, no, rebound, foul is going to be called on Beverly Berry. That is her second, team's 5th, and Jenny Jordan at the free throw line will shoot 2. Well, it has been a struggle tonight for the Lady Cats. 4:57 to go in the fourth. Paris up by only 2. The Lady Cats have never led by more than 4. They have trailed by as many as 5. Latrice Sims into the ball game for Paris. Mandy Hostetler has also come into the game for the Lady Cats. Jordan leaves the first one short. Rather sparse crowd here tonight for the Lady Cats. Jordan misses the second. Tanya Harris, the putback, no. Jordan gets it. Up again, yes. And the Lady Cat lead is back to 4 at 39-35. Tanya Johnson, baseline right. Three-pointer on the way. Berry hits. Beverly Berry, her second 3 of the night. 39-38, lead is just one. Tanya Harris, three-pointer is very short. Rebound Harper of Sulphur Springs. Hostetler tries to take it away. She could have been called for the foul easily, but no call made. Tanya Johnson. Sulphur Springs looks for the lead. Jenny Jordan with nice anticipation on the breakaway. Tapped out of bounds by Harper, belongs to Paris. Tammy Reynolds will initiate the inbounds play for Paris. Tanya Harris in the lane, jumper is in. Got the roll. Tanya Harris with her first 2 points of the second half, now has 8 on the night. 3-point Paris lead at 41-38. Beverly Berry outside. Sachs now right side, Johnson, Tanya Johnson, 4 points in the quarter, 8 on the night, 41-40. Lady Cat lead is 1. Patrice Sims, three-pointer, got it. Lead is back to 4. 8 points in the half, 10 on the night. Beverly Berry, Sachs, free throw line, no. Rebound pulled down, Reynolds. Patrice Sims, 4 on 2. Sims in the lane, bounce pass Jordan, picks it up, shoots it in. And now a timeout called by Sulphur Springs as Paris out to its biggest lead at 46-40. And Randy Smith wants to talk it over and perhaps slow down this Lady Cat run. 3:12 to go in the ball game, and this is the first real offensive run we've seen the Lady Cats put on tonight. They have struggled most of the evening. And some good outside shooting by Sulphur Springs has had Deanne Halford's team on the ropes a couple of times tonight, but they have come back and gone out to a 6-point lead with 3:12 to go. We'll be getting you word on our playoff coverage as those games are scheduled, and we can work our schedule around to perhaps go on the road and bring coverage of our postseason action involving the Paris Lady Cats and the North Lamar Pantherettes to you here on Channel 27. Whether we have a boys team in the playoffs really depends on how well North Lamar and Paris can finish out their respective seasons. And then perhaps a playoff for that second postseason berth, rather. Sulphur Springs down by 6, needs a basket here. Kelly Bell, Brandy Sachs in the lane, runner is up. She was fouled, no call. Jenny Jordan on the baseline. Lisa Berry got her with the body, but the officials again keep the whistle quiet. Amy Anderson. Brandy Sachs, Anderson. Sachs will take the 14-footer and hit it. Brandy Sachs with 10. Patrice Sims goes baseline right. Nope. Mandy Hostetler, three-pointer. Missed everything, and stepping out of bounds before she could get to the basketball was Lisa Barrett. Well, that was perhaps an ill-considered three-pointer. 2:37 to go, and the lead has been cut to 4. Could be cut to as little as 1 if they inadvertently leave somebody open for a three-pointer. Sachs, Johnson. Three-pointer on the way. Couldn't get the roll. Lisa Berry with the rebound. Jenny Jordan down court. Tanya Harris walked. .210 to play in this one. Lady Cats cling to a 4-point lead as Miyoshi Liddell gets ready to come into the game and replace Jenny Jordan. Underneath, Harper has it partially blocked by Tanya Harris. It will belong to Sulphur Springs. Lady Wildcats from Hopkins County can't waste an awful lot of time getting a basket or getting a shot up here. Kelly Moody. Kelly Bell. Tanya Johnson. Baseline right. Can't get the shot. Could have called Mandy Hostetler for the foul. No call. Latrice Sims on the steal. Bounce pass underneath. Harris. No. Tapped out of bounds off Kelly Bell. Belongs to Paris. Sort of reminds you of the North Lamar Mount Pleasant game this past Friday night. Somebody must be waiting supper on these guys at home. Tanya Harris with the basketball, kicks it out to Mandy Hostetler. 1:29 to go. Latrice Sims goes baseline right. Pull-up jumper. Amy Anderson with the block. Lady Cats refuse to run much time off the clock, and now three-pointer on the way is in. Kelly Bell, and the lead is down to 1. Timeout, Paris. Lady Cats could have run some clock. Instead, they choose to run the offense, and Sulphur Springs comes down, nails a three-pointer off the shot of Kelly Bell, and all of a sudden it's 46-45 Paris with 1:07 to go, and the contingent that made the trip up from Hopkins County is getting a little excited tonight at Wildcat Gym on the campus of Paris High School. Don't forget, we're back here Friday night as the Paris Wildcats will host the Mount Pleasant. Our second look at the Tigers, still ranked in the top 10 in the state in Class 4A. And then we close things out in the regular season a week from tonight at North Lamar's Panther Gym as Glenn Martin's North Lamar Panthers, who tied for second in the first half of the District 15 4A race, will host the Paris Wildcats. And after that, it's playoff basketball as we can work it into our schedule here on the X Channel. I noticed the guys out at the truck say, baseball, thank goodness. You don't know how many times it rained on us the last couple of years, fellas. It will this year. I've got an ice pick, and we're going to let you enjoy some of the same weather we have outside, inside. 46-45, Paris by 1. Lady Cats with the ball, just over a minute to play. Christy Brooks. Out to Latrice Sims. Tried to force the pass, and Tanya Johnson has it for Sulphur Springs with under a minute to go. My goodness, Paris not playing very smart basketball. On the floor, intended for Amy Anderson, and Paris couldn't corral it. Belongs to the Sulphur Springs Lady Wildcats. Beverly Berry into the game for Tanya Johnson. 51 seconds to go, and Paris a very shaky 1-point lead at 46-45. Harper. To Berry, to Kelly Bell, Brandy Sachs. Berry, pull up, fouled by Latrice Sims. Second foul on Sims. And at the free throw line will be Beverly Berry. 39 seconds to go. 1-point lead for Paris, and the Lady Cats want a timeout. Trying to give Beverly Berry a little something to think about here during the intermission. Thanks again to our meal providers here in the 1991-92 sports season on Channel 27. KFC, Joe Taylor and his fine people, and also Dave Gilbert out at Pizza Inn, and Phil Taylor and everybody down at Phil's Hickory House. And on our last visit to North Lamar, the North Lamar Food Service with our pregame meal out there. Thanks to them. Once again, congratulations to the Lady Cat Junior Varsity, their 63-37 win over the Sulphur Springs JV tonight, capping an 18-6 season. Perfect record in district at 10-0, and they are the 1991-92 district champions in the JV division of District 15-4A. Beverly Berry at the free throw line to shoot two. 39 seconds to go, and Paris leading 46-45. Missed the first. She can tie the game here. Deanne Holford wearing out a little bit of shoe leather, pacing the sideline. She missed both. Tanya Harris with the rebound. Latrice Sims, Mandy Hostetler. Underneath, Lisa Berry fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Brandy Sachs is going to be called on the personal foul, I believe. Sachs is second, team sixth. Lisa Berry at the free throw line to shoot two. Berry has had a quiet night tonight. Just 2 points. First one is up, in and out. Second one short. Barely hit the rim. Rebound foul is going to be called on Sachs, as Christy Brooks had gotten in front of her for the carom, and Brandy Sachs has picked up number 3. 7th team foul on Sulphur Springs. Let's see if this is 1-1 for the first time tonight, or a 2-shot foul for Christy Brooks. It is 2. Paris, terrible from the free throw line tonight. 9 attempts, they've only hit 1. Didn't get that one. Rebound, Tanya Harris with a big basket. Tanya Harris with her 10th point of the night, and that might have wrapped it up. 48-45, 20 seconds to go. Latrice Sims on the steal. Down court, lays it up, got it. 50-45 Paris. Thrown away. Tanya Harris had it. Tapped it to Latrice Sims at the buzzer. Three-pointer won't go. It's all over. Paris survives a late run by a very game Sulphur Springs team. The final tonight, Lady Cats 50, Sulphur Springs 45. Paris finally has a decent quarter, as it was nip and tuck most of the way. Paris and Sulphur Springs tied at the end of one at 12. Sulphur Springs led 26-21 at the halftime intermission. The Hopkins County Lady Wildcats were still up 32-30 at the end of 3 before Paris came back to outscore them 20-13 here in the fourth quarter. And so up second place in district. They'll be meeting Longview Pine Tree in bi-district action, and if we have an opportunity to cover it, we'll let you know when and where right here on the Axe Channel TV 27. This is Tom Allen thanking you for joining us tonight from the Paris High Gym, and thanks again to our TV 27 volunteers, Ben Wise, Dan Vanderberg, Joe Eigelhart, Johnny Wright, and Gary Pirtle. And until we see you Friday night from right here on the campus of Paris High School, a reminder, our final score tonight, the Paris Lady Cats 50, Sulphur Springs 45. Good night from Paris.